Hey everyone, DJ's Aviation here. Welcome back to another video of mine. Today I wanted to discuss the recent incident which involved a Pegasus Airlines Boeing 737-800. When it comes to an incident with air travel, whether it be in the air or on the ground, it's a far from pleasant one, so I'd like to take the opportunity right now to wish all passengers, family and or friends affected by this incident a speedy recovery from the horrific scenes that would have unfolded right in front of them. Before I begin, I'd also just like to mention in this video we'll be discussing an aeroplane accident. I know some people don't like hearing about these sorts of things, so you're more than welcome to turn off the video now before I begin. However, I think we should really start the video with a look at what happened first. If you are unaware, a Pegasus Airlines Boeing 737-800 with the registration TC-CPF was operating a flight within Turkey during a late Saturday night. The flight was coming into Trabzon Airport in the country's northeast when it skidded off the runway and ended up halfway down a steep slope, which led into the Black Sea. Thankfully, the crew did an absolutely excellent job and managed to safely evacuate everyone off the Boeing 737. The governor reported that all passengers and crew on board had escaped, whereas the media had reported that 11 passengers actually suffered minor injuries and were brought into hospital for inspection and evaluation. However, none were critical. Reports say the accident occurred at 11:25 PM local time, and during the landing the runway was extremely wet. The only thing that's really come out through the media is that the aircraft reportedly had problems slowing down on the runway. However, I just want to reiterate, I'm far from an expert on these sorts of things, and I'm sure some of the media that is reporting this are also not experts, so I think the best thing to do is really wait for the investigators before coming to this sort of conclusion. However, as part of the video, I thought I'd just shed light on what we know so far. There are multiple pictures which are throughout Twitter, Facebook and YouTube, as well as videos showcasing the damage during the daytime. And from these pictures it actually appears that the aircraft is buried up to the fuselage, and it looks like that the gear and fuselage are what actually kept it from hurtling down into the sea. A couple of passengers have actually shared what happened during the incident to state-run news agencies in Turkey. Some of the passengers have said that we tilted to the side, the front was down while the plane's rear was up. There was panic, people shouting, screaming, we could have burned, we could have exploded, or we could have gone down into the sea. These are just some of the many interviews that have taken place with the very fortunate passengers. Overall, an incident is never good and something one would never wish nor expect. However, some of the best news you can receive after an incident like this is that all the passengers are alive and escaped safely. Once again, I'm sorry that this video was a little bit of a downer and probably wasn't as exciting or interesting, but as part of the channel, I report the news that goes on, and this is one of those noteworthy ones. So thank you very much if you watched this video for taking the time to watch it. Normal videos will probably resume tomorrow, and probably be on a lighter note. So once again, thank you.